Hello everyone, and welcome to project number 10. We will be doing this on day 6. I'm going to try to give you a look at how to do it, and the directions start on page 76. So let's go ahead, go to the instructions, and check it out. I'm just going to type in 76 right here. That will take me to the start of the directions. One moment. Alright, as always, we want to go ahead and read through the directions, make sure that you've done it, make sure that you filled out the worksheet found in your Google Classroom. But here's how to build it. So you'll need the following parts. You'll also need some of the parts we had last time. And then today we're building a little ultrasonic sensor that just tells us how far away something is from it when plugged into the computer. This one might be hard to do just on your Chromebooks. So let's take a look at it. Alright, today I'm using box 1. I've got the parts inside. We are going to want the ultrasonic sensor, which is right here. We're also going to want these M to F cables. We'll close that back up. We will not need a breadboard today, although the stretch question is, how could you do this with a breadboard? We'll need this cable. Notice how it is tied. It is tied right around all of the 4 parts. Once it is folded twice. Then we will need the Elegoo board, controller board. So let's go ahead and put that there. I'm going to put it on the bag today just to kind of keep it safe. We're going to plug in these 4 wires as shown in the diagram, and then we'll get back to it. And just to show you what I'm doing so that you aren't entirely confused, I just go ahead, I pick up the wire, and then I'm going to go ahead and look at where it goes. So the last wire I have to do is this black one, and I'm going to look, it goes in the ground, GND, right next to the 5 volts on this side, and then I'm going to plug it into the far right prong. So let's go ahead and look at that. Alright, so I have the black wire in my hand. I have the pointy end. I'm going to stick it into, let's see if I can show this. Can't show it super well, but I'm looking, this one is ground. I'm sticking it into that one, really nice and gently. It fits pretty well here, whereas on the breadboard they don't necessarily fit super well. On this one it fits pretty well. It's still obviously loose because we didn't solder it in. Then I'm going to take it and I'm going to put it into the far right one. You'll see I've already connected the other 3. So now it is all set up. Now I need to plug it into the computer. I do want to show you, when I plug this in, I look at it, I can see it's kind of like a house shape on top, and that this part is slanted and this part is slanted. And I'm going to plug it into the board, but I'm not going to just jam it like this. I'm actually going to put one finger on the silver part so that I can press and gently push it in. You can see it kind of lighting up as it gets pushed in. The sensor is not working yet. So let's look back at the computer screen. What I've got here is our sketch pulled up. This is where the programming comes in. So what's going to happen is you're going to build the thing like I did, and then we're going to plug it into my computer. I'll try to make it to many of you. Probably not all of you today. I'll make it to many of you. And then we will go ahead and run the program or upload it and then see what it does. Alright, so I've shown you the code. Now I'm going to open the serial monitor, because what's happening here is it's giving a data input of how far away an object is from. So at this point in time is 4 centimeters, then 124 centimeters. This probably indicates that somebody swiped their hand in front of the sensor. And one of your stretch questions is, what could this thing be used for in the real world? Well, if somebody's putting their hand in front of it and it's sensing where it is, then maybe it's useful in something that we use in school a lot with our hands. Okay, so let's look at that. To open a serial monitor, I just click here. Now you'll see nothing's going on there. It's trying to read how far away something is, because let's see if I can show this. Okay, I'm not sure if you can see this. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, this now you can see. So you'll see it's pointing kind of at like a chair or something over there. Now if I point at my hand, you'll see right over here that it immediately picks up where my hand is. So my hand's in front of it, 4 centimeters. I pull it away, and suddenly it's really far away. So that's what this guy's doing today. I tried to keep this video really short. I hope I didn't cut out anything important. But the last step you want to do is put everything away. So I'm going to pause the video, put everything away, and show you what that looks like. Alright, when everything's put away correctly, we'll notice we have multiple light bulbs here. This person should have 3, so I don't know how they got 4. Maybe I put one extra in there. Maybe they got one from somebody else. Either way, they cleaned up. Good job. We got 6 little resistors in here. We've got our M to F wires. We've got our M to M wires. And then over here, I've got the electronic sensor. I put it in there nice and gently. I didn't jam it in there. We've got the cord. The cord is well wrapped. Some of these twist ties are going missing. I know they're easy to lose and they're easy to replace, or not the hardest thing to replace, but don't lose them. And don't lose any parts of this. It just makes it easier. We've got the board. I'm going to go ahead and put the board in. I want to show you this, guys. I'm going to take that board. I'm being really gentle with it. I'm going to try to show it to you. And then it just goes in there. A lot of times it'll get caught on this, so you'll just have to take your finger really carefully, kind of make sure that the board is going in. And then you've got the breadboard, which we didn't use. I'm going to make sure that all these cables stay below the little walls when I close this. So all closed up. Alright, and it's done. Thanks for watching.